Hello, this is Chris Garcia, and we're going to continue. Oh, this is video number 6. We're going to continue with the reptilians, and now I'm going to tell you another reason why they're the most horrible, despicable form of alien that could ever exist, and they're here literally trying to kill us. Okay. Um, One of the things I told you was that they bought into all the medicine, everything medicine, the hospitals, the pharmacies, the FDAs, ADAs, all that stuff, everything, because they are the assholes who created every major disease that we know of. Okay, the reptilians created cancer. The reptilians created Alzheimer's, dementia, heart disease, ALS, all of it. They did all of it purposely to kill us slowly. Okay, so that way they wouldn't get figured out. But God has told me that they're the ones who created everything. They're the ones who did everything. Okay, behind the scenes, paid all these scientists and people bazillions of dollars to create all these things. Okay, so they're the assholes who did all this to all our families, to all our friends, people we loved. They're the devil. So when you talk about something like Lyme disease, that wasn't created by them. That was a natural thing that occurred. There are some natural things that can occur that are diseases that kill some of us. Okay, one of my favorites was Chris Christopherson. Sad to know he went, but he had Lyme disease. Um, but we see that they do extraordinarily horrible things when they do things like create COVID. And not only do they create it and kill millions of people, but they also slowly kill us with their medicines. And they run us into a panic. We panic, we can't control that panic. We have fear, so we fall into their system, which is exactly what they want us to do. Okay? And we do that. But here's the other thing, and this is the thing that drives me crazy. They do things that they know to families that not only ruin and make your life horribly hard, but they also create things where you paying tons and tons of money just to take care of your loved ones. So if your kid has Down syndrome, if your child um, has leukemia, if your child um, trying to remember the name of it right now. Um, any of that stuff. I worked for years. I worked 7 years working with special ed kids, and everything that they have, that was all created by reptilians. Okay, and it's absolutely horrible what they've done to families. They destroyed families. They put families into money pits that they could never get out of. Okay, um, yeah, that was all the reptilians. I'm telling you, they've been slowly trying to kill us for years. I want you to go and look into J.D. Rockefeller and the Illuminati and all the 13 most wealthiest families in the world. They still do things trying to kill us. Like I said before in the last video, that the most important thing you need to understand is that right now they're the ones who are creating the data centers, and that those data centers are trying to deplete us of water. So that way they cause a big stir here in the world because no one has water anymore. That's the quickest way they found. That's the most newest, quickest way they found to destroy life on Earth. So we need to get rid of those. We need to not have any more of those built because that's going to work fast, and that's going to be a bad thing for us if all those go through. So there's that. Okay. Other things I need to tell you, um, as well as we've done here on Earth, um, the technology that the aliens own and run is far superior to us. Um, they have machines that can heal us instantly. They have um, various different machines that are amazing that can help us in many different ways. They want to help us with that stuff. Okay. As I explained to you in the last one, the main difference between us and aliens is that humans have souls, aliens don't. Okay. So when you look at that, one of the beautiful things is that, like I said, God created a special place for humans to go to. Okay. But for the aliens, we just go back to our planet. So when I die, I go back with the Anunnaki people. I got nothing to do with the human existence other than that I've been around you people, my friends and family. Um, let's see. Being a star seed, okay. If you're not a really old person who was born in the 1940s and you're a star seed here, then the thing is that the star seeds, to be a star seed, you get it passed on, you get it inherited. So one of your family members, your mom or your dad, grandma, grandpa, they're the ones who you got it from. Okay, you were born a star seed. Doesn't mean that because one of your parents was born a star seed that all of the children born underneath that parent are going to end up being star seeds. No, I have a cousin under my. So if I look at my family, my grandmother and grandfather on my mom's side, they came over with the Anunnaki people, were put in the human suits, put here to live a human existence, but they were aliens with alien DNA, and they both were Anunnaki. When they gave birth to their children, they had 4 children. 2 of them ended up being Anunnaki. My mom was one of them. My uncle Frank was another one. Okay. Um, my uncle Frank has 3 kids. 2 of his 3 kids are Anunnaki. Okay. For my mom, I'm the only one that got Anunnaki. But here's the crazy thing. My mom married a starseed who was a Pleiadian. And the thing is I got my mom's Anunnaki, but he gave my sister, who's in the book, he gave her his Pleiadian. So my sister and I are both aliens, except I'm Anunnaki, she's Pleiadian. So things can work out like that. Okay, just understand that you inherit that from your parents. Um, let's see.